On YouTube. What are we doing today? Ugh. You know what I did this morning, and I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of it. I drank the awful coffee. I tell ya, shit hits the fan. This would make like a great weapon, you know, club somebody over the head, but makes terrible coffee. Oh, worst coffee. Ah, my favorite cornbread. Jiffy, and we're having extra corny cornbread today. In fact, let's get that bad boy in there. Let's get all that goodness. This is how you get really corn flavored cornbread. It's the best. Gotta check. See, waste not, want not. Oh, there's two left. One. Oh, that last one right in the corner. I mean, maybe half of one got away. Used a little bit of juice in the chili too. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of cornmeal in there and kind of do like a Fako cornbread mix. Got some bacon lard here because I'm out of butter. Just use the bacon lard to grease the whatchamacallit, the pan. I'll just see if I can get this. I was letting it rest a little bit. The recipe says to let it. Yeah, let batter rest 3 or 4 minutes. Oh, well, come on. There we go. I don't know, this thing is like the worst autofocus. I should go online and leave a review. But anyways, I was just letting the batter kind of rest for a little bit, let the baking soda and the different leavening agents do their thing. Just kind of, while I'm doing that, I'll grab some, where is it? I know you're in here somewhere. The worst cornmeal mix ever, Aunt Jemima cornmeal mix. Oh, this stuff is atrocious. But there's calories in it, so, you know, sometimes you do what you gotta do. In fact, I think I'm gonna take this grease off. Oh, I'm out of butter. I wish I had butter for my cornbread, but I do not. And I wish I had a mount for this camera. In fact, I can kind of mount it on the cabinet so it's like up here, but oh my gosh, we're gonna have to two-hand this. And so when you want to know how much cornmeal to put in something, it's very important to measure. Get this on camera here. Let's see here. It's not even yellow, it's like white cornmeal. Let's put in about this much. I don't know about that much. Maybe just a little bit more. So that's about, give or take, half a cup. Get some baking soda in on this. Highly technical work here. Salt. Oh, that was kind of all in one spot. Some salt. A little bit of sugar. Oh, you know what that is. Just a little bit of sugar. Maybe a little sugar for the cornbread. Although I think it already has some sugar in it. So, oven is ready to go. Got all the flammable stuff off the oven. Let's go ahead and throw our, maybe not throw, maybe gently spoon, gently coddle. Why don't I negotiate? I will negotiate the cornbread out of the bowl. Got most of it there. I should have a spatula, I know. I'm sorry. And I'm using just like a regular spoon because, you know, why not? Perfectly effective tool. Don't judge my culinary skills. This cornbread's gonna be delicious. See, you don't know because you've never substituted whole corn kernel water for milk. Have you? Have you? Tell me. Tell me this, you two. And was it by choice or necessity? Today it's by necessity. Sometimes it's by choice though. It's really good. The added corn flavor from actual corn and corn water is it's very pleasant. At least I find it pleasant. All right, let's do the old 1 foot wonder. And there we have it through my filthy oven door, which, believe it or not, I have worked this. Most of this is in between the panels, which is kind of a pain. You know, I've cleaned the outside and I've cleaned, like, you can see this is not my bad cleaning efforts. It's just in between the panes, which I think I can actually get off. I'm not trying to get too crazy since this is a rental, but if it wasn't a nightmare to take that pane off, I might try to clean that on the inside. That'd be kind of cool. You know, I don't think that one on the right is mixed really at all enough. I think, I really hate opening the oven mid cook, but I think this is going to be a disaster if I don't give it just a little bit of mixing here. Wow, it's actually, it's going to be the most interesting chili cornbread. It's going to be terrible, I'm sure, but it'll taste good. It'll look atrocious. I don't doubt, but it'll taste amazing. We'll see. Oh. All right, we'll go ahead and set our trusty timer. By the way, got this timer at a thrift store or Goodwill or something. I don't know, for $1. It's the best timer in the world. The only thing is it's a little funny, right? So near the end, like the last 5 minutes, I don't know if it's a feature, but I swear it kind of like gives you a half ring the last few minutes. I don't know. I don't know if it's a feature or if it just kind of is old and broken, but let's see here. I'll turn this fan on. I didn't for the audio, but it's 400 degrees and it's 80 degrees outside, so other than the fact that I've been craving some cornbread, I'd really rather not use my oven on a day like today. But I might even need to turn this on high in a second. 15 to 20 minutes or until golden brown. That seems like a pretty wide range. 5 minutes at 400 degrees. And I tell you, there's one time when I just cooked the perfect cornbread, right? I don't know, I took it out. I cooked it the perfect amount, I took it out, I let it rest, and by the time I started eating it, it was still warm. It was like, just, oh, it was amazing. It was the most perfect cornbread I ever cooked. And I don't know about you guys, but if you notice that, you know, 2 batches of cornbread like you cook will typically not come out the same. You can kind of, even if you cook it a little bit longer to get a little more done, you know. I don't know how consistent your cooking methods are, but that is kind of the fun part of cooking, but at the same time, you know, I'm on the quest to find the perfect cornbread mix, so I guess, yeah, I guess this time we'll give it a minute's pass, or a couple minutes have passed, so I'll give it about 14, maybe, yeah, about 13 minutes, and we'll come back. By the way, if you're wondering what happened to that pie, well, besides the fact that I ate it, the crust came out a little thick, and I didn't really use a rolling pin or anything to flatten it out like I should have, or at least I could have improvised a rolling pin. So we're gonna work on some more pie crust. Maybe, you know, maybe this will be the winter of LA prepper, you know, cooking in the kitchen. Oh, gotta get my paintbrush back in the fridge. This paintbrush, all critical greasing paintbrush. You want the easiest greasing solution to all your pan greasing issues. Like I just melted a little bit of grease, put in the pan, soaked it up, and there's still a little bit of grease in here, so like if I'm ever doing something again, sometimes I just thaw it and thaw it. So that's like, I don't know, you know, trying to grab the stick and do the thing, like it's not always something, you know, maybe you don't have enough of a stick, or, you know, I don't know. Yeah, it works most of the time, and I've certainly done it my own fair share, but it can be nice to have, you know, a system for things. Since I've been on the paintbrush greasing system, I'm happy to report that all my pans have been pretty properly greased. Some of them have sticking issues because like Teflon and stuff's kind of wearing out, which I know is bad, but we're on the budget budget kitchenware set. In fact, I'm shopping for a new pan. Maybe you can help me out. You think I should go non-stick ceramic, stainless? I'm thinking cast iron, but you know, I'm just nervous about the whole cleaning and paper towels and seasoning, and I don't know. Soap and water's kind of my thing on the regular, but I guess you can use light cleaning and soap and water and such, but yeah, we're going to check back in on this later and we're going to see how we did. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And how do you make your cornbread? How do you make your cornbread and chili? You got to tell me. I need to make the perfect cornbread. All right, see you guys later.